Oh, after 100.
Oh,
Back on level terms.
2-all.
2-all.
Do or
And
die.
I think I will have to probably take one of our family members said looks like the series against Australia. We were down 2-0.
Yes.
We bounced back. I think
And
now
now
I
3-2.
Yeah, I think I have to take him now very seriously. Yes. I think you may have had foresight. I may have to eat my humble words. Yes, it does look like that now. What a crushing win. India at one stage did not even look like going past 150. Summary of the match, but there was a stat, the top 3-4,
Yes.
they just made 54 runs in 58 balls. DK and Hardik alone 101 runs.
Whoa.
Simply sensational. 169 for 6. South Africa were never in the game. It was illustrated by Temba Bavumaa's multiple injuries, one on his shoulder, one on his arm. Marco Jansen getting hit on the helmet. Other South African players well brought up with pace, but the Indian bowlers just destroyed them. Avesh Khan, the star.
But I think one of the reason why that was happening, there was invariable
bounce.
100%.
Yep.
That is guaranteed, and that is the reason why India also couldn't get those many runs.
Yes.
You could see when India was also batting wasn't easy. That is the reason why the knocks paid by
DK and Hardik. X factor. That's the X factor we are talking
So,
about.
Mr. Rahul Rawat got his runs prediction, he was the closest, but his series prediction asked him.
Well, it's not going to be 4-1.
जीतेगा तो
India, yes.
4-1.
4.
And that 5-wicket haul from Avesh Khan.
He didn't take a 5-wicket haul, 4 wickets.
4.
Arey Bavuma.
Bahuma, yeah, yep.
Default 5 wicket.
Yes. Avesh Khan, 4.
Marco Jansen. 2 bouncers. Huh?
No, the bouncer was by Bhuvneshwar.
Yeah.
Oh,
The one that hit him on the jaw.
Oh, that was Bhuvi.
Bhuvi.
So then not a 5. That's not a 5-wicket haul.
Yeah.
No, but the injury
Jansen-
didn't happen.
No, yes. Arey, not bouncer. Yes, you're right. Sorry. So, but he got rid of Temba Bavuma. Unfortunate way to to get retired out, retired hit. He got retired hurt. Sorry.
Shami also
Retired
got retired
hit.
hurt in 36, but nobody cared that it was 36 for 9.
35
Everyone
runs
says
behind,
36 all out.
All out,
yes.
India and Adelaide. Who remembers that Shami was not out? We were 9 down.
And a lot of people have been calling for changes. Why is India not making changes?
Yes.
And one change that if it was important and if you had to see a change, everybody wanted to see Umran Malik in place of Avesh Khan, because so far he had not picked up a single wicket in the series.
Yes.
So now he's got a 4-wicket haul.
But he was bowling well, to
Yeah.
be fair. Last
Yeah.
weekend.
And Anurag was saying, now you cannot drop Avesh Khan and Harshal Patel anymore. What do you do now?
No. See, once Ravindra Jadeja is there, Akshar will have to see.
Akshar will go, yeah.
And when
Akshar to
Bumrah
yes.
comes, then Avesh will have to go out.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
can only do what
No,
you
for the third
No.
pacer.
I think he's saying for the next 3
next
matches.
game though. Yeah, to be fair to them, when they lost 2-0, then also they made no change.
No, I'm talking about the third pacer. See, Bumrah, Shami are there, but the third pacer, there's always a toss-up. No, Bhuvi or Avesh or
Bhuvi is way
Harshal.
ahead. Yeah, Bhuvi has been outstanding this series.
Yep.
Now he's got this mojo back.
And he's
Swing,
got bouncer.
bounce.
That can hurt even the
Bavuma.
best
Even
batters.
though Rahul is not saying that was a bouncer.
Which one?
The Bavuma one that hit him. That's a bouncer. What is a bouncer? That hits you near your face, or that's a bouncer? No,
Were they playing at Rajkot?
Why
or
are you
Perth?
saying that's not a
The
bouncer?
normal good length.
Why are you
delivery.
saying that is not a bouncer?
No, the one that hit Marco Jansen, that was a bounce.
No, but why is the one that hit Bavuma not a bouncer that Bhuvi hit?
So bouncer
Means any ball.
that rises up to say
your
about
shoulder.
5 feet.
It's not about feet. It's about the batsman.
That one must have.
It's about the batsman. If it is hitting him around.
that
the-
one must have bounced just 3 feet from the ground.
No, but then in that case, Mohammad Irfan can never get a bouncer then if he's batting.
Huh.
Mohammad Irfan will never get a bouncer.
No, Marco Jansen.
Which is right.
Ah.
See yes. My thing is, it's not about how tall the batsman is. It is about where the ball is going. So, for example, if the ball is gone from here, it's a bouncer to me.
Yeah.
Okay. If Marco Jansen is there, then the ball, if it goes at the same height but goes through his waist
It's not
height,
a
then it's not a bouncer. But if it goes
over
then
his
it's-
head, yeah.
Then it's bouncer. So how can you discount that because Temba Bavuma is batting, it's not a bouncer?
No, because
Still
I
a
thought
bouncer,
the
is a bouncer. It hit
see
him
that
there.
ball must have bounced just 3 feet above
So
the ground.
It's not 3 feet.
No, but
Bavuma must be 5 feet plus.
No, but the ball hit him here, na, on his
So that's
chest,
4 plus, na? That's
on his chest.
yeah, but 4 feet.
4.5, 410.
So see,
You are saying as if you are
See, this
6
is-
feet 5 inches.
no, I to am 5 feet 5 inches. So for somebody like me who is close to 5'8", okay, this would be 4 feet.
No, little more than that.
Huh? Okay,
where your
4 feet,
chest is 4.5.
4.5.
4.5, yeah.
So,
So for Bavuma,
Bavuma, the ball must have hit him
higher. No.
Yeah.
Here, it hit him here.
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 Okay, here.
Yeah.
So this would be 4.5 feet to me.
5 feet.
So
So then you are saying
the
3 feet.
same ball,
You said 3 feet.
same ball would have, I think, hit me somewhere here, or maybe
He's not a
Somewhere
dwarf.
here.
He's not a,
He's taller than you.
you're not
That's
a,
that he's playing with those big guys. It's looking. What is Temba Bavuma's height, please?
you are
And even if he's 5
5
feet 5,
no,
assume
he must be 5'4".
a bouncer is still a ball that hits the
Yes.
batsman. It's not the batsman's height.
1.62 meters.
2 meters
162
is
centimeters is
5.5. 5.5.
5 feet 4 inches.
5 feet 4, 5 feet.
So must have hit him somewhere here. So if I would have been batting,
How?
so it would have hit me here. So you could,
Oh,
so
5'3".
5'3".
5'3", yeah.
5'3". और छोटा हो गया तो ऐसा लगा हमने it seems as if we've shortened him a couple of inches more in the last few minutes.
That doesn't matter. He bowled
See
a
that
bouncer.
normal batsman, Rohit Sharma or any normal batsman,
Virat
KL Rahul, 5'10", 5'11", would have defended that ball here. To Bavuma,
So
it hit him.
it doesn't matter. It's still a bouncer.
Sachin 5'5".
No, I agree.
Yeah, 5'5".
Yeah, Sachin
Sunil
5'5".
Gavaskar also same height.
Yeah, 5'5".
5'5".
Sachin maybe 5'6".
I think 5'5". Sachin, Sunny.
No,
Sachin,
5'6",
Sunil,
I
both are the same height.
No. I think Sachin's 5'6", Gavaskar 5'5". I think so. You can check. 165. That's 5'6".
Yeah.
Do 160.
That's 5'6".
1.65, 1.62.
Then Sunny is
165. Do
1.65 meters is 5'4".
No, 165 karo. What is 160?
No, 1.65 meters, ना same 165 centimeters. तो same 5 feet 4
अच्छा
inches.
मीटर पे है.
हाँ ये मीटर में है.
5'4".
Oh. Sunny Bhai also.
Sunny Bhai
same.
5'4".
Same. Okay. So were they playing at Rajkot or Perth?
But this pitch,
Invariable bounce. Sometime it was
but,
low.
but considering how India bowled, I think South Africa didn't bowl that well. That India should
especially
not
the
have
death
scored.
overs, yeah.
If
No, India were on the verge of not scoring only.
Yeah.
They were going down that path
Yeah.
until
But for
DK and
Hardik Pandya, yes, they batted really. I'm not taking anything away from Dinesh Karthik and Hardik Pandya, but looking at the way Indian bowlers bowled on this wicket, I think South Africa did not bowl well, and maybe also because they got Keshav Maharaj. I think he finished his quota of 4 overs. Shamsi
also.
So India they
But
didn't
Chahal took
utilize
2
their
for 21 on the same wicket.
Yeah.
But the Indian batsmen played the South African spinners better,
yes.
especially DK and Hardik. That is the key difference. And in the death overs, you saw the lengths of the Indian bowlers.
Yeah.
They were full, and one of them occasionally hit the hard length as a surprise weapon, not as an over this thing. South Africa missed their lengths consistently in the death overs.
Yeah. No, now it actually, this pitch, it was very difficult to bat on, as you could see.
Yep.
Because some balls rising up. By the way, what happened, all the talk that this is a road and highway and all of that.
Everybody gets it wrong, isn't it,
Yes.
nowadays? Well, maybe because it rained in Rajkot, right?
Yes.
So
Just
perhaps
before
that might have spiced the pitch up.
May have, but still it was invariable bounce. So it wasn't that it was nipping or whatever, It was just, again, if that was the case, India got even the worst conditions, batting first. But the way DK and Hardik batted, tells you in these conditions where everyone else
And also we've been talking a lot that he's in a good space, DK is in a good space, he knows his position, his role, that clarity of thought in his mind, but we also have to understand and admit and accept that he must be under some sort of pressure.
Who?
DK. So every time because he is fighting for a place for which so many players are also fighting with him or against him.
No, but I'll tell you what the difference is, Rahul. I think that because he's been saying this in his interviews that he didn't expect to play for India again. So, he had no, he had a desire, but he knew that it's an outside chance. I'll just come.
Nothing to lose.
Yeah, nothing to lose. So that's why I think he's not feeling a lot of pressure now. He's feeling more like, let me just go out and play natural game. Whereas, people like Pant and all are feeling that pressure to keep that position.
Pant as of now would not be fair. I think would not be fair to say Pant would be feeling the heat, although he might be. But for players like Deepak Hooda, Shreyas Iyer,
that's the question there. By the way, Rahul Chaturvedi is saying we are talking about Rishabh Pant. He is doing his work in captaincy, but Shreyas Iyer, what is he doing? He wants to know. Rahul Chaturvedi. By the way, Rishabh's captaincy has been good last two games. Pretty good. But his batting has been master.
But if you are winning games, you will look good. If you are losing, then obviously people will.
Sure. Other than giving Hardik that over with the new ball, everything. Other than that, all his bowling changes now in the previous game, bringing Yuzi in the power play, all of that he has been getting it right.
Pant would have felt the pressure and the heat even more had India lost the series.
Yes, I agree.
The pressure and the demoralizing comments that would come his way.
Yes.
Now he'll face the heat for just his batting.
No, but the question, fine, I understand.
What is Rishabh?
What is Shreyas Iyer?
No, I think Shreyas has fallen back in that race. Anyway, he was going to find it very tough to make it to that squad. So 11th, I'm not even talking about. To the squad. It's tough. Now, by the way, what may happen, again, you will give, I know that this team as in this management is the one that wants to give chances. But will you not now, what will you say to a Deepak Hooda also? Maybe this next match also get Shreyas Iyer to play. I'm fine with it. But if he has another failure, then next series you will have to allow someone else to get a chance.
And I think that is going to happen.
I think
especially with this team management, Shreyas Iyer will continue to bat for the the deciding fifth match.
Fair
also
enough.
He will get to, and he should.
Fair.
Then I think Deepak Hooda will get an opportunity against Ireland. Or maybe even against.
You say against England?
Against England, we'll have to see.
That seems doubtful. I think Ireland might be ideal.
No,
but we'll see the full strength squad in England.
But playing 11 though would be next to impossible to make that. But you could make the squad.
But for
there in England,
but for Rishabh Pant or for Shreyas Iyer, what has happened so far? What has happened is that he was fighting possibly for a slot that is still vacant.
He was fighting with Surya Kumar for number 4.
That is over now.
That's over.
Surya Kumar. Now he is fighting for another spot where you can actually take a batsman with you. For that position, he was fighting with Deepak Hooda. Now suddenly what he realizes is, boss, there's one guy who slammed that door open. That is Dinesh Karthik, and now he is also in the race. Now for him or for any other batsman to make it to that squad, I think they would rather pray or hope that Rishabh Pant gets dropped.
No, but even if he does, still very tough. The two backup batsmen, one would be, again, we are only taking Deepak Hooda's name because he did well in the limited opportunities that he got. Also has done in the IPL. He will also get a chance. But it is possible that he also doesn't get you runs in the match.
Very much possible.
Then that slot opens up. By the way, in all of this, I'm also going to take Shreyas Iyer's name. Venkatesh Iyer's name. Because he, also you are only looking at India. You gave him India chances decently well, and you again got him for that role only.
Average 33 in the limited chances that
so he is also waiting for that chance to play. So I'm saying Shreyas's chance after this match may run out, and others also get a chance, then depending on how everyone does, they may take a call. I don't know.
I think all the names that you mentioned, they may play in that first game against Ireland.
No, I don't think so. I think Deepak Hooda, of course. I
Yeah.
think Deepak Hooda will get a game. Will get possibly both the games there. Venkatesh Iyer, I was doubtful whether he will get an opportunity here or not. But and of
Now
course,
tough, yeah.
now even in Ireland, unless they want him to open with Ishan Kishan.
Yeah.
Because Ruturaj, unfortunately, just
Yeah.
one good innings.
One good innings.
And
He'll also get another game, the 5th game.
Yeah, he will get-
yeah, for sure.
So if Ruturaj doesn't perform in that, then Venkatesh Iyer slots in and Ishan Kishan.
No, but I think that would be a bit
yes.
foolish to now put him back as opener, because at opener there are too many options.
Yeah.
No.
And so you keep him that where he's
Middle order, you keep him.
because
on
Surya
the bench,
is going to
on
play.
the bench. But if you get a chance opening wherever, if you want to try him there only.
Because Surya is going to come back for the
middle
Ireland
order.
match.
Yes.
Yeah. He's going to come back for
Because
Ireland. So
logically, also you have to see: do you actually need an opener? No.
No.
With Ruturaj, at least you know that he's a young boy. Possibly he could be your future also.
Yes.
In times
And
to
there's
come.
Shubman also,
There's Shubman.
who will from the test squad
yeah.
will come back to the T20. If you're looking at backups, is all I'm saying. He's there.
Shubman, you
And
have
if he has a
Prithvi
good-
Shaw, you have so many other
Prithvi
players.
though is
But I think
upset.
Prithvi might be there for the next cycle. I don't see him
Yeah,
coming
I
back
get.
into
No,
it.
that's what I'm saying. So Prithvi Shaw is also, I don't know where he's.
Or you
He's
get
also
Sanju
not done
Samson
justice.
to open. You never know.
Or maybe Rahul Tripathi.
Rahul Tripathi, yeah, he's coming. That is possible. One question on that is Amrik Singh saying, okay, so Avesh takes 4 wickets now. Will India not try Arshdeep at all? Even in the next series, if Avesh plays ahead of Arshdeep, then that's not right. Everyone should be given a fair chance. Amrik, okay, again, I can only, hazard a guess, and nobody knows what's going through this team management's mind. But seems like that they are going to try a lot of players, and if they've taken Arshdeep, I feel that he will be given a chance. He will be.
Give the chance just to give a chance in order to not disturb the team composition? Because see, if you drop Avesh for Bangalore, okay, it makes sense if maybe Arshdeep.
No,
and
not
Umran-
this match.
For the Ireland series, it makes sense.
Ireland only.
That's what he's saying.
I doubt now you'll.
But will you want to disturb the continuity now that Dravid is caught in a catch?
No, but continuity has to break somewhere because because this is not your first choice 11, no.
Yeah, it's not.
Continuity you will have to be. You are as of now what you are doing. You
Yes.
know who your possibly 12 or 13 players will be.
Yes.
So you just have to figure out who those 2 or maximum to maximum 3 players would be who can be drafted into that squad. So you have to figure out now. You got these 5 games. Then earlier against Sri Lanka, West Indies also. Now you are left with Ireland. I think that should be your last auditioning.
Yep.
Thereafter you'll have
Then
a
you
pool
play
of
with the-
17 odd players.
You play with the core in England.
17 odd players. Then you have to prune it down to 15.
Yep.
How you do, when you do, that you have to decide.
Yes.
But the good thing about I liked the fact that even Rishabh Pant on the eve of that first T20 international, he came out. He was asked if we can see Umran Malik, if we can see the other players. So he said, which I'm sure the team management, Rahul Dravid, would have conveyed to a lot of players in this squad, in this team, that you were ahead in the pecking order. You were given an opportunity to play for India ahead of an Umran Malik, ahead of an Arshdeep or other players, Rahul Dravid. So you will get more opportunities.
Yep.
And this he said before the series began, and that is exactly what we have also seen so far, which is actually good.
Yeah.
It is very reassuring for any player. Avesh Khan would be wondering, Bumrah is out tomorrow, he'll walk into this team. Mohammad Shami has been rested, he will also walk into the team. Bhuvneshwar Kumar's experience, you just can't discount it, and also he's bowling really well nowadays. So I will obviously have to move out from the 11. So the only chance that I have is how can I make the squad. So he is make it to the T20 World. So he's being given opportunities. If he does well, That's good for him, but I still feel maybe they would want to have a left arm fast bowler.
That's what I'm saying.
In the 11, in the squad.
Yeah, in the squad, maybe not in the 11.
So now it seems unless there's a huge gap between an Avesh Khan or the second or the left arm fast bowler that you're looking at right now, it seems Arshdeep is the one. So unless there's a huge gap in their performance and form, so I doubt. So right now Avesh Khan might be fighting for a place in that squad with
Arshdeep.
no, not Arshdeep. If you want to have a left arm fast bowler, then Harshal Patel maybe.
No, but different kinds of bowler, both.
Yeah,
very different.
yes.
Very different kinds of bowler.
Because Avesh Khan
See, again, we are talking all of this when Jasprit Bumrah and Mohammad Shami aren't there.
Yes.
Once they are
So
there, then all
you
of this.
because you just have 5 slots for pacers.
Yes.
Yeah.
So-
See, technically in that entire squad of 15, only 2 slots realistically they're fighting
Exactly.
for. Rest of the 13 are
Only 2 slots. One, that middle order batsman for which Dinesh Karthik, your Deepak Hooda and Shreyas Iyer.
Shreyas Iyer.
Now a slot may have opened up, considering if we feel that there is pressure on Pant, and if Dinesh Karthik feels that wicketkeeper batsman role, then maybe another batting spot opens up.
Although Madanji, we spoke to him earlier in the evening,
He says, yeah.
he outrightly dismissed the idea that Pant is, you can actually go into a World Cup without Rishabh Pant.
But it could happen. Now I'm getting a feeling it could happen.
if
Never
it
know.
continues the poor form
Could
of the
happen.
bat again in England, then I think it's alarm bells.
Could happen.
He can't take his place for granted.
So Jack Nagdev has sent us some $. He's saying pressure of the biggest batter
Ever when he debuted, then captaincy pressure in IPL and Indian team too early could have affected Pant's batting. Too early.
Sorry, pressure.
Pressure of the biggest batter ever when he debuted.
Right.
Then captaincy pressure in IPL. Indian team too early could have affected Pant's
captaincy.
batting.
Oh no.
Even his entry in the
Oh,
Indian team.
entry into the Indian team. Oh, okay. So he's saying
Too early. Everything
no,
came
I
too
don't
early.
Think so.
No,
I
mean,
doubt-
Pant's entry into the Indian team came when he
One
had a
second, just-
superhuman Ranji season.
Just
And-
be there, go up.
And if all these things would be happening, captaincy in the IPL, see, he wanted to lead a franchisee, and he got an opportunity. If that's the case, he is free to relinquish his captaincy.
I mean,
that's
nobody
not going
wants
to
to.
happen
Does
because
Ricky
he's
Ponting?
injured. Everybody
Can
wants.
you easily tell Ricky Ponting that, sir, I want to lead? He must have seen something. in Pant.
Yes.
Ponting as a student,
but
brilliant.
did Ricky Ponting see something?
Of course, that's why he made him. You can't impress people like Ponting so easily. The guy who's won multiple World Cups,
So
won
Ricky
100
Ponting
test matches.
made him captain.
He might have seen something in Pant. Leadership.
No, you're saying
skills.
Ricky Ponting made him the captain.
He might have impressed Ponting.
No, Rishabh Pant wanted captaincy. He said, I'm good enough to lead a franchisee. I'm good enough
It
to
may
lead
be the other way
daily
around.
captaincy.
Rishabh Pant may decide whether he wants Ricky Ponting.
Yes.
or not. Quite possible. I don't think Ricky Ponting
And
decided.
actually, see, if a player wants captaincy and he gets it, that means the team wants him. The team knows his importance. That is the only reason why he was given a choice.
Yes.
Otherwise, you don't give choices to everybody and anybody.
yes.
By the way, on that left armour thing, Akash Patel is saying, what about T.
Akshay Patel.
Natarajan? So, Akshay Patel is saying. So, your inside sources, what are they
No,
telling
nothing.
you?
I spoke
Tell
to
them.
spoke to a few people. I said, why not Natarajan? Because we all thought that Natarajan is ahead in that pecking order. But the injury issues.
Look the upar kahin.
Injury
Haan,
issues
please explain.
have kept him out.
Especially that knee injury seems to be the biggest concern for Natarajan.
Go up. Too much confusion. Seriously, every player out there will look like he will play better than current players. Amit Khajuria saying, he's saying the confusion is increasing. Every
Problem
player
of
that
plenty.
comes is doing well.
But I hope the team management is not confused. That's what matters to, or the selectors are not confused. Selectors? But does it matter whether the selectors are confused or not?
No. like Ricky Ponting may not be deciding who the captain is. You think that could be happening other places also?
No,
Selectors are not deciding
Are you
what the
trying
team
to say
should
that
be. I don't-
selectors
I'm asking.
didn't decide whether we should have Virat Kohli as captain, Rohit Sharma as captain, Hardik as captain, KL
No,
Rahul
in
as
Virat
captain,
Kohli's
Rohit
captain
Sharma-
they didn't, because Virat Kohli said he didn't want to be captain.
he doesn't want to.
You remember, he left the captaincy,
He left which captaincy?
T20 captaincy.
T20 captain. But then he was removed as the ODI captain, no?
ODI captain.
Although he wanted
Test
to.
also he left himself.
Although he wanted to. Yeah, I'm
He left.
even till date it is very difficult for me to accept that Virat Kohli relinquished his test captaincy.
Test captaincy.
So he was doing.
He did.
He was doing great.
Yeah.
But
See, he had conquered 3 nations of the Sena. Plus this one series loss. Did he? I don't know why. That's the question begs. He lost the series, but he would have had another cycle. He was still young.
Yeah.
Another cycle in the Sena countries to show himself.
I think he was disheartened with whatever happened in the last
off the
few
field
months.
and
You
how
know,
he was
Especially in the lead up to that South Africa
if you
series, he was.
Yes.
if you ask him today in the he would be very modest, but I don't towards all the people Indian, because if he comes out in the open and says something, skeletons will tumble out. See, just one press conference, what a huge controversy it erupted into.
Yes.
Just one press con. People were out with knives looking for Saurav Ganguly, the board president, former India captain, under whose captaincy India has done so well.
Yeah.
So he was. But selector, as you said, I'm sure selectors consult a lot of people,
yes.
and then they are told that, yeah, we can go ahead with this.
Too many cooks spoil the broth. That's what happened in 2019.
No. Here you don't have too many cooks. Don't worry.
Okay, thank goodness for that.
2 could be 2.
Two.
2.
I'm including the captain also though in this.
Oh no, I'm not. Then 3.
No. 2.
No, but
Still 2. Are you including Dravid also?
no.
There are 2.
What about people who come to the meeting when they're not supposed to come to the meeting?
No, but
That-
so basically what you are
No, I'm
referring,
not saying anything.
No, what you are indicating or referring to is,
I am not indicating
it's
or
out in open.
No, I'm
No,
not.
it's out in open.
You are saying whatever you
Saurav Ganguly, the board president, of course. Saurav Ganguly, it has been widely reported that Saurav Ganguly had attended a lot of team meetings, not team meetings. अभी situation अभी वहाँ नहीं पहुँची है. Selection meetings, and he has in the past, being a former captain, he may have a few insights as to if you can pick him, if you can pick.
Spinner.
Huh?
Some spinner.
Some spinner? Who?
I don't know. I'm asking.
No,
Because
you
he
are
could tell-
so
he could be-
specific with that word spinner. It could have been a batsman, it could have been a bowler, it could have been
I'm
anybody.
asking. No, spinner maybe. Because
So,
India were not finding. They were making too many changes with spinners. Batting was same.
See, and
Lucy Chahal you were picking,
Saurav
then
Ganguly.
Kuldeep you were dropping,
Yeah.
and there were no new guys coming up from India.
And Saurav Ganguly has
And guys who were doing well in Ranji, you were not looking at spinners, so all of that.
No, see, Ishan Porel has done so well for Bengal season after season.
See, like that, there is an example there.
But
was
so,
selectors
that's what I'm
looking at
saying. If
He's not had a good run even in the IPL.
See, we always say that, or it may be alleged, it may be allegedly, it can be said that a lot of people would, Dada is pushing somebody's case, Dada would
I have
be
not
pushing
heard
somebody's
anything.
case. You tell me one thing. During Dada's captaincy, Dada was the captain.
Yeah.
How many Bengal players have played?
Yeah, no. He was a national captain.
National
he
captain,
didn't look
yeah.
at regions.
Yeah.
He picked team based on.
Ashok Dinda, he could have played for a long time, but did he?
No.
He didn't. Why?
Lakshmi Ratan Shukla.
Despite
Deep
the
Das
fact,
Gupta.
Deep Das-
despite the fact Saurav Ganguly was the captain.
Captain,
No,
yeah.
because
What
Dada
does that
picked
mean?
team based on
Merit.
merit, exactly.
Meritocracy ruled.
Not region.
Regionalism never ruled. But that is true for even, forget the Bombay era, in the 90s also.
Why forget the Bombay era?
Phew.
Tell me.
Bombay's the dominant.
Are you trying to say that
Wasn't there a big clique,
that
Bombay and
players
Delhi?
from Bombay, if they were the captains, of Indian team, they would push for their players or friends?
See, they were blessed with talent. I mean, from that Bombay side of the
Don't
90s.
sugarcoat it.
No, who were there? Tendulkar, Kambli.
So then they came on merit.
They
Then why
came
you
on
say-
merit, but
then
again,
why,
there was this influence of the Mumbai circuit, no, on selections.
See,
That was
Rohit
alleged.
Sharma-
So many backroom
Who
stories.
was the
were there.
last captain, Bombay captain before Rohit Sharma? Captain from
Ajinkya Rahane.
Jinx was there.
Please,
No,
I can't say anything about. See, the man who led you to.
Yeah, so no, you asked who was the
Yeah,
man.
so
No,
Ajinkya
I'm not
Rahane.
saying it was a bad choice.
No, but Ajinkya Rahane, you can say, but how many tests did he captain?
4th, he captained in 6 tests.
4 test matches,
And
and
won
also he
4.
was a makeshift. He was a stand-in skipper. Whenever Virat wouldn't be available, he would.
See, he captained Afghanistan, he captained 6 tests against Australia.
Yeah.
Won 4 against them.
Yes.
Before that, Sachin Tendulkar.
So that's what I'm saying.
Sachin.
But how many captains
He's
did you
pointing
have?
fingers at.
How many captains did you have anyway? Very few. Now, regular captains I'm talking about. What are they?
See,
Look
after
at the test
Ganguly,
captain.
you had Dravid. After Dravid, you had Dhoni,
Kumble,
Kumble.
Dhoni,
And
Virat, now Rohit.
And Dada has been actively involved in cricket with players. He's been
Yes.
advising. In fact, see, when Ajinkya Rahane made that move to Delhi Capitals, Dada was instrumental there.
How?
That's
How
what.
was he in Super? What did he have to do with Delhi Capitals?
Who's Dada?
Huh.
No, but at that time he was not. He was with them, no, with DC.
Acha, mentor.
The mentor, 20,
Yeah.
you're talking about 1920, that period, right? No.
Ashwin also moved, no?
Ashwin moved.
From
I think Ashwin also Dada.
From RR to
Must have,
DC.
if you're saying then.
No, I'm asking.
No, but Ashwin moved in 2020. Dada, I think, was already the the BCCI president at that time, wasn't he? 2020. Yeah.
And Shreyas Iyer?
Shreyas Iyer is a Mumbai guy. Yeah.
So-
But never has
No,
captained-
Dada doesn't get into this regionalism.
Yes,
Yeah.
that is true.
Whether he is from Mumbai, whether he is from
Karnataka.
Tamil Nadu, whether he is from
Hyderabad.
Hyderabad. Bengal players never make it to any team on the advice of Dada.
Which team? They make it
Any
to-
of the franchisees.
Oh, franchise. No. There is no regionalism, you just said.
See, Kolkata Knight Riders don't have a single Bengali player
Yeah.
in their current lineup. Shakib Al Hasan was there, but he's from Bangladesh.
Maybe Manoj Tiwari can make it.
He's making a lot of
A
runs.
lot of runs, yeah. But luckily, he got out for 7 today.
What do you mean luckily?
Now, Madhya Pradesh could go into the final.
No.
Oh, he
but they
supports
had
Madhya
to.
Pradesh. Na?
Huh?
He's Bhopali.
Madhya Pradesh. Na?
No regionalism.
Hometown.
Take Jack Nagdev's question. He's saying Pandya now chose him purely as a batter as he does not seem to bowl much. But why does he need to bowl when he's batting so
Yeah.
beautifully? Yeah? I would play him like a batter. Maybe use him once in a while. If I can get a batter like him, like he is playing, then why not?
And-
Rock do
and-
kahin bhi yaar.
And your bowlers are doing
That
a
super
fantastic
chat was
job.
taken. Again.
The bowlers are, as it is, doing a fantastic job.
Oh.
अरे कहीं भी रोक दो ना, it's okay.
Hey.
कहीं भी रोक दो यार. नीचे चलो, इसमें तो कुछ भी नहीं ले रहा हूँ. हाँ. और देखो.
Amit Khajuria. No.
One thing which distinguishes Ishan Kishan from others, it doesn't matter in the power play what is happening on the other side. He plays his shots. Bahar Ali is saying that.
He
I
doesn't
agree.
back away. He doesn't back out. That
Which
is
is a
the
good
one
thing.
good thing.
But there is one aspect of the game that he really has to work on. Even today, I think he got 2 4s and 1 6.
Yeah.
And he ended up with a strike rate of almost 100. So which means that he didn't rotate the strike as much as he should have.
No, and he should also, as I said, controlled aggression. That also should come. Remember that Delhi game, smashing everybody, sixes and fours. You were taking a single, carried on with his innings, hold out after hitting a six and this thing.
I don't know whether is there something like controlled aggression. What is controlled aggression?
Josh Butler is the classic case.
Yeah, maybe.
Yes, Anurag, you were saying something?
KL Rahul, maybe.
People are saying no aggression there.
Oh my gosh.
I don't agree. Yeah, people say.
As long as he wins you games, even though the 130 strike rate, why not? Yeah.
But this was the chat.
Oh.
Bidesh Banerjee is saying Virat, Smith, Kane, Root, T20 has gone ahead of them. We'll wait and watch. Maybe
Kane, Joe Root has
Kane will play the T20 World Cup.
Has
no doubt
already
about
accepted.
it.
Yep.
Okay. Virat will play the T20 World Cup.
And out of the Fab Four, Virat is the best in the
And
format.
Smith, I'm not sure, but I think he should. He will.
He will,
He will.
but I don't think he'll play all the games.
Maybe. Possible.
See, in that Fab 4, if I may extend to Fab 5, the best is Kohli. Hands down in the format.
Fab 5?
Babar Azam. I'm tempted to include him in white ball cricket for his contributions that he's done. Whatever they may say, that he's Zimbabwe or anything of that kind. No, he's done well against all the opponents.
But I've seen in Pakistan,
Yeah.
some of these guys, they just can't
just-
accept the fact that he's getting there.
Yeah. There's a good question by Indian.
Wow.
He wants to know who's a better batsman. Pick who you, Samsung or Iyer or Pant or Huda or Ishan. Good question.
Oh,
Pick
man.
each. Pick one and why. No if and but. Pick one and why.
If I have to watch somebody
And which
play,
format? I'm assuming he's talking T20.
Yeah.
T20.
if I have to watch somebody, I would want to watch
you have to pick
Sanju
one.
Samson.
You pick one. So you're going with Sanju Samson. Pick one.
No, Sanju Samson.
Better batsman. You have to consider everything. Not the one that I want to watch, the one that I want to, when I'm sleeping, he should be batting, and the one that I want to eat with. No. Best batsman. Pick one and why.
They all bat
I will
at
pick Ishan.
different positions.
Ishan. Okay, why?
Because if his aggression, if he maintains it, he can just take the game away.
So you have a rider there.
Yeah.
So then I'll pick Sanju Samson.
Yeah, for same reason.
No,
Well,
just a
because
few.
the way he bats.
Just a few temperamental issues. Just if he doesn't throw his wicket away
Yeah, but you have to
At one
consider
stage.
all that. Now he's throwing his wicket away. So
at one stage, so if he doesn't throw his wicket away at that stage,
I don't know. who
just
to-
a lapse of concentration.
Yeah.
And
if I had to pick, okay, let me look at, and I'm going to look at weaknesses and strength. Okay.
Yeah.
Sanju Samson on a start. I think he's the most talented of the lot, but he's not consistent.
Yes.
Okay, and he's not consistent for one season, for season after season after season, for many seasons.
Yep.
Consistency is an issue, so I'm not picking him. Shreyas Iyer gets the job done most time, gets you runs, but I think there is a glaring weakness there against fast bowling,
Fast bowling.
and so I'm not going to pick him. Pant, I think, is the best batsman of the lot. However, in T20 he hasn't done justice to his talent,
Yep.
and lately has not been getting you runs, and not even at that destructive strike rate that we know him of. So he also has issues. Huda, I think right now there is no issue. There is no visible weakness in his batting
But not
that I
got
can see,
many chances.
but hasn't got too many chances. But I'm also looking at T20 cricket, which is IPL. I mean, because you're looking at all formats. And if you remember, earlier was batting lower down the order. If you remember, for Rajasthan and Hyderabad before, where he was lower, and his job was to finish the game. Some days he would, some days he wouldn't, but that was a position. Got a chance to bat higher up the order by Lucknow and did very well. So he is there, and then is Ishan. Ishan is again blows hot. But I just come out. I'm answering that question. So blows hot, blows cold someday, and has a weakness against strike rotation, spinners. I can see.
Yep.
So actually, if I look at everything, it is between. I've taken out weaknesses of everybody.
Yeah.
But if I had to pick one, I think the least I picked up is Huda. I'm surprising. So I think I'm going with Huda then.
see, there are just two players in this list who are playing all three formats. So I have picked.
No, this is only for T20 cricket.
No, I'm saying overall, if you see, only Shreyas Iyer and Rishabh Pant
Pant,
are the two players who playing all three formats.
We are skipping this question. Please go ahead. नीचे चलो. Okay, two questions on Shami. Can you read both? One says,
Amrik Singh is saying Shami usually comes only in World Cups. In his 17 T20s, he has 18 wickets, 9.5 economy. Shouldn't be playing T20 a bit more, although I like a seam movement.
and Sridhar's also.
Sridhar Savaikar is saying everybody says Shami is must for T20 World Cup. He hasn't played a T20 after the World Cup and also doesn't play white ball for India a lot. He should be playing to get his spot. His performance for India hasn't been great.
Okay. Thoughts on Shami?
See, he will play in the England series, there's no doubt about it.
Yeah.
And as an outer out pacer in Australia, his seam movement is going to be the one which will be the difference maker.
Just the fact that he, to be fair, is not the fittest fast bowlers going around.
Yes.
And that's good that you realize he's not fit enough. Might as well use his talent. He is amongst the two best bowlers India has right now. I don't think that's even a debate.
Yep.
Jasprit Bumrah, Mohammad Shami.
And it's not that if he's having
Just that he's never fit, but when he is fit and bowling at full tilt, whatever the format, he's an unbelievable bowler.
and he can get back into rhythm pretty quickly also now. That's
He's a wicket-taking bowler.
exactly.
Yeah.
Up front, he'll get you wickets.
And in Australia, in those kind of wickets, you need Shami's seam movement a lot more.
And
That
if
will be the X factor.
9.5 economy is your concern, Yuzi Chahal possibly the one of the best at the moment in Indian cricket in terms of bowling.
Yep.
And when I say that he's one of the best, and you know the list, it has Bumrah, Shami, Bhuvi, everybody, Yuzi Chahal. Even his economy, if you see overall career economy in T20 internationals, would
Somewhere
be
close to 8.
8.5 possibly. So, but you can't discount the fact that he's one of your best.
Karthik Banta saying, I think Sky is way ahead of Shreyas to both the flight to Australia. What do you guys think? In the words of MS Dhoni, nothing more to add. Yes, we all agree with you. Ayush Garg is saying, why are fast bowlers were bullying Bahuma?
Bullying.
Left, right and center. हर जगह चोट लगी उसको. Why?
Yeah, but
You go after the
I
captain.
got a message. We were not trying to make fun of anybody. It was just that it was a
No, you were.
light. No, but if what is that?
Banter.
No, not even a banter. If it has hurt anybody or the sentiments, I apologize.
Yeah. You're not bullying him. You go after the captain. You go hard at the captain and you get him out like how the Aussies do. You take out the opposition captain and dictate terms.
Yeah, good point. I agree. Amit Khajura wants to know better white ball the best white ball left-handed batsman amongst the choices that he has given you. UV, Ganguly, Gambhir, and Pant in his initial days. Dhawan, who do you guys pick?
UV.
Yeah, for me also.
UV,
Easy choice. Ganguly also at one time in white ball cricket was outstanding.
Gambhir,
but
Dada is a white ball great in
yes,
ODIs.
he is. Completely agree.
Same with I guess UV.
But UV to is
UV is an legend.
emotion.
Yep.
UV
The ultimate match winner that we had. The ultimate.
Yeah, and he could turn the game.
2002, 2007, 2011.
And at his peak, wasn't just a bang cricketer with maturity as well.
Yeah.
At his peak.
No, one of the greatest ball strikers ever.
Oh yeah.
Greatest.
Sight wise, there was no better sight than.
And he was the one who always used to look Australia in the eye and say, that Australian team
But
never
his
managed to get
aggression
the
was a
better of.
different style. He wasn't like overly aggressive, abusive. He was aggressive with his batting.
He let the bat do the talk.
Yeah, like come on, tuck.
Australia could never get the better of Yuvraj in ODIs and T20s. Never.
Holy God. Yeah, even I'd pick UV there.
Greatest match winner ever.
You were left Rahul Rawat to pick.
Sir,
You also picked.
nothing.
In the words of
Nothing more
MS
to
Dhoni.
Nothing more to add.
नीचे चले बाय बाय करें कि है कुछ और
Now, Sumit Khandelwal is saying, why do you support Huda? Abhi tak, I thought you were doing PR for Rishabh Pant. Now you're doing for
doing
tomorrow
PR for
DK.
Shami, for Shami, for DK. When
We have done PR for
when I
KL.
started saying DK should come into the team in IPL, then doing PR for DK.
We are
and
paid
Pant,
journalists for talking about KL Rahul.
for Pant, for everyone. I wish I could get the PR contract of these cricketers. I could charge them
Same, I
heavy
imagine.
money. But unfortunately, I get no contracts like that. So I am only answerable to the company I work for, which is the India Today Group, Sports Today. And none of them have ever asked me to praise or criticize any player.
So far.
And none of them have given us interview also कि ये बोलते हैं जिनको interview देते हैं उनकी तारीफ करते हैं. So that is also not the case. So please.
No, but you've done an interview with KL Rahul.
I have. I've done interviews with a lot of those guys as well.
No, I'm saying ever since you joined this organization, so if somebody is saying, you're saying that if somebody is actually saying that they don't give you interviews, so that you criticize them. If they give you interview,
No, he's talking about Huda. I have not done Huda interview. Somebody said DK. I'm supporting. I didn't do DK. Shami. I've not done Shami interview. Not done, na? Oh, Rishabh Pant. I've not done
Shami is a
Rishabh
nice
Pant.
guy.
Not done Rishabh Pant. Why फालतू में?
bad pitch.
Pitch was not great. I agree.
At least
I agree.
both the teams batted on the same wicket.
Okay, chalo. Let's call it a night.
Yep. It's one.
What watch is that? Which timing are you in? In London timing?
I don't know what has happened to my watch.
See, Ricky Patel जब बोलते थे ना चलो भाई, see you.
मतलब time आ चुका है.
Time आ गया.
आओ जो बोलो. आओ जो and चलो भाई see you.
No Harshal in the
You
World
want
Cup.
to pick this question, last question. Pankaj Sharma. Who is a better batsman between Rohit Sharma and Sehwag? Come on. Should I start?
Yeah.
I'm picking Sehwag in Test cricket, Rohit in white ball cricket. Simple.
In the words of
MS Dhoni, nothing more to add. Sehwag, definitely, man, one of the best test players. He
Impactful.
revolutionized the way.
Yep.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Brilliant.
That 387 in Chennai would not have been chased down had not been for Sehwag's 83.
Yeah. Overnight he gave
83 of 66
Lot of
balls.
matches.
Yep.
Lot of matches.
Yeah, Rohit
Then that NatWest game, which is a white ball game.
Yeah.
NatWest game also.
Yes.
45 he made.
But that start.
He and
Even
Dada,
Saurav Ganguly.
100-run partnership.
Yeah. Set the stone.
Yep.
He hit Irani for 4 consecutive boundaries in that.
Kushagra Singhal is saying no Harshal in World Cup if Shami plays. No, it will be 5 fast bowlers. Na? So you have Bumrah, Shami, Bhuvi, Harshal, and one guy. Whether you go with Avesh,
Or
Arshdeep,
Arshdeep.
whatever you decide.
Chalo ji, we'll see you tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
Yep. Hopefully with some news.
Rohit Sharma has reached
Has
England.
he? Huh? Today is
Practiced also.
on 17th he's reached.
So he must have left 16th only. Must have left 16th.
No, England would be 10 hours.
But if he's practicing
Would have landed
and gone straight to
at
practice.
the stadium.
Could be.
Lords.
Look forward to the final T20I on Sunday as well.
Yeah.
Decider if it doesn't rain.
Hopefully, fingers crossed it doesn't rain.
We'll keep you updated with the latest weather update also.
Yep.